What's up? It's your boy Jay Danger. Boom! Back at it. Shoulders and arms. Shoulders and arms. Check it out. Check out the workout, bro.
Alright, if you're watching this, you obviously want some freaking thick arms with some shoulders that look like massive pumpkins, and I'm going to help you get exactly that. First thing, we're going to start off with some straight bar cable curls. The volume's up to you on this. I'm just going to give you a brief description of my reps and sets. I got 2 warm-up sets and 3 actual sets that I do with a heavier weight. I tend to stay in the 8 to 12 reps. You definitely want to figure out your hand positioning on that exercise by yourself. Figure out what grip works better for you, because that's how you're going to build the most muscle. We're going to move into a straight bar cable underhand tricep extension. These are supersetted together. On this one, it gives you a drop down on your tricep whenever you do like a rear double bi or something like that. And then it also works like the outer head of your tricep there. So from the front, if you were to hold your arm out, it definitely gives you some width that your bicep may not have. It gives you some width there and gives you some girth on that. This one, you want to make sure you use a weight that's like appropriate for you and use a good grip on that too, because you can cause a lot of injury if you do that one wrong. Then of course we're going to move over into rope curls, hammer curls, aka. For these ones, you can lift a lot of weight. Yes. Should you? Probably not. And the reason for that is these can cause a bunch of tendon issues, so you just want to be careful of that. As you can see, these definitely work your forearms there with that little ball muscle that you see that I have, that I did not have developed actually, I would say probably a few months ago. So these definitely work out your forearms there too as well, really well. Also, we're going to move over to rope extensions for your triceps. A lot of people are hating on these recently on the internet. I don't know why. You don't necessarily have to pull out there at the bottom. I tend to do a couple where I pull out, at the beginning of my set, and then I tend to keep my hands together for the end of the set just to really crank down. I don't like doing the overhead ones as much like everyone else is doing on the internet right now. These don't really feel comfortable for me. But anyways, we're going to move into machine shoulder press. So I superset these with lateral raises with dumbbells as well too. But I didn't get that in here because I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable in the dumbbell section when I was recording. As you can see, my range of motion isn't all the way up. I definitely like to keep tension on my front delts here and upper chest, which this is also great for your upper chest, which a lot of people don't know, but yeah, definitely keep this. I tend to start off with a more moderate weight to begin with to warm up. I do about 1 or 2 warm-up sets and then 3 working sets on this one. And then of course, whenever I'm done with my set, I like to squeeze and hold, just get a bunch of blood flowing through that area, just because I don't really feel my chest and front delts too much, and so that definitely helps that out. This is angle 2. The reason why I took this is so I could show you. You definitely want to keep your spine against the seat. I know my head is away from it. I'm talking about your back, like your whole back. You don't want to flare your ribs out or anything like that, which it may look like I'm doing that, but I promise you I'm not. My spine is against the seat and I'm compressing my abs together, stacking them, aka. And you definitely want to do that, because if you do rib flare and stuff like that, you can cause injury to your joints, because that's not how your body is made. Cause a bunch of issues. But anyways, we're going to move over to medium wide grip high cable rows. For these ones, they definitely work your traps and upper back. My rear delts, I don't know if I already said it, but my rear delts are very, I don't know how do you say it. They're really developed. I don't have to work them too much, but the problem is that it takes over for my traps. So I have to kind of target my traps and like upper back, and this exercise definitely helps out with that. Here's another angle of it. For this one, you kind of have to figure out the positioning yourself, how you want to use the grip, whether it's high or wide or medium wide like I have it here, in order to really feel and target the traps and upper back there. It's all up to you. Just finding your hand positioning. Of course, I do a warm-up set of those, and then 3 working sets as well. And during those 3 working sets, I like to superset them with dumbbell slight bend high rows. This really just kills it, you know what I'm saying? Like, this just throws the blood in there, gets everything moving in there. You can use like a moderate to high weight for these ones too, just to really feel that contraction and get that nice little pump in there, because we all know we're chasing the pump, and the pump is what makes you big and makes you happy, right? So definitely try this workout if you want to do if you want to get huge freaking shoulders and arms. So appreciate you watching. Make sure you like and comment.